Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video. I've been wanting to do YouTube for so long, but never really got the chance to because I've been like throwing on the side because like I'm shy, like I don't. Okay, so basically here's a story time for y'all. So basically this is my like pregnancy story, or like I'm gonna just tell you like beginning of like how I found out I was like pregnant and everything. So I'm not gonna tell you how I met my boyfriend. I want to do like a different video for that, but I'm just gonna like basically talk to you about basically when I found out I was pregnant. Okay, so I've been with my boyfriend for like I would say 2 years. Yeah, I think 2 years. But my parents didn't know. Like I hid it from because I wasn't like I'm Asian. Like I'm not allowed to date. Like I had to like finish college in order to date. Like that's how strict they are. That's how my dad was strict. My mom was strict too, but not as bad. Cause like I low-key would like tell my mom about like me having a boyfriend, and she like obviously she didn't want to approve for it, but she like it's up to you, you're grown, So yeah, I did have a boyfriend. So I would hang out with him like 24/7 all the time, and I don't know if it's like TMI, but like whenever like I kind of like questioned myself if I was able to get pregnant or not, because like my life was really stressful, to be honest. But I don't want to go in details for that, but like my life was really stressful, and like I don't know, I didn't like ever since I met him, my boyfriend, he made my life like better. It made me like happier. I was like in so much like shit in the past that like it affected me. So I kind of like wondered if I was able to get pregnant or not. So we like kind of tested it. So hopefully my mom don't see this, or my dad. But basically we didn't use a condom, and what happened like next, whatever, but I didn't get pregnant, which is so weird. So I was like questioning myself, like what the hell, like I didn't get pregnant, like can I not get pregnant? So honestly we had like a whole like year of hello ma'am, this is my daughter Melanie. This is my talk about you. Oh yeah, so I was like basically a year without no condoms, and I did not get pregnant. So it was like devastating for me. I'm like how about I can't get pregnant? Like I can't start a family. And then my boyfriend got kind of devastated too, because he was like, it'd be nice, like, cause like he was telling me like he sees me with him forever, and like he wants a family, he wants a kid. It'd be nice. He'll be like telling me like it'll be nice to have a kid and like raise one together, and it was like it kind of crushed me, because I was like, how I can't. So like I would kind of be sad about it. And then out of the blue, God like be like, bam. Just kidding. But so basically like I remember like I was chilling with him, and I was telling him like I'm having these bad headaches, and like it's killing me, like it was so bad, like migraines, like it was so bad, like I never had it before. And but I never had it. It was so bad I would miss work like more than usual, like I would never miss work at all. So it was kind of weird. And then like I would feel really sleepy, and like so every time I hung out with my boyfriend I would like take a nap, and he's like, the hell, like I never take naps. Like I'm so energetic, I was like I want to do something, blah blah blah. So he told me, he's like, how about you should take a pregnancy test? I'm like, what? Good one. Because like like a year without like getting pregnant, like obviously can't get pregnant. So he telling me, and I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant. out of nowhere. I had to put YouTube for her. Okay, so basically, oh yeah, so like I can't get pregnant. I was telling him like that's impossible, you know. So actually, I did. We did. He bought one pregnancy test, and like you know, like he's like here, like come on, like take it. So take it, and then I was like I peed on it, and I was like looking at him, like looking, and then I see one line, and then I see a faded second line, and I'm like, does this mean like I'm not pregnant? Because like it's not really two lines, like it's like a not two, a clear two lines. So I'm like I can't, you know, like it's not like am I pregnant, you know? So I took another one, and I was like maybe it's a defect. So I took another one, and then it happened the same thing, but a little bit more clear. Like it's still faded, but a little bit more. You noticed it, and I'm like, what the fuck? So like I looked it up, and then they said that most likely you are pregnant. Bawling. I was kind of just like, oh my god, I'm pregnant, I can't believe I'm pregnant. I had so mixed emotions, and I called Miguel, my boyfriend, and he was like, no way, and he was with his friend, and he couldn't believe it. It was just like crazy, and then, but I was kind of still in disbelief, so like, I took a clear blue one, so you know the one that says, not pregnant and pregnant. So I took it, I you know, like flipped it down like so I won't be able to see it, and I was like waiting, and I was with Miguel. He was at my house, and we were like, so I want him to be there when I take it to make sure that I am pregnant. And it was crazy. Like, but I was scared. Like, I was kind of happy, just like, oh my god, I'm able to get pregnant. But I was scared for my freaking life. Like, my parents are so strict. Like, I wasn't even able to date, and like I wasn't able to go out late. So like my parents worked the late shift, not like I think it's second shift. Like they worked 1 to 10, both of them, and so they'd be home around like 10:30, 11, and I will be home by that time and act like I didn't go out. And that's look, my sister does it too. I finally told my mom. I was like, I think 4 months pregnant already. At that time I told her, and she was so mad. She was so scared for me. Like, she didn't want to know what to say. She was just so scared for me because of my dad. She knows how my dad is. Like, he's so strict. Like, he's like, honestly, she didn't know what wanted me to do. Like, she was just scared. Like, she like, so just tell me, like, are you sure you're gonna have this baby? You want this baby? And then I told her, yeah, I want it. I really want the baby. And so she just like, okay, she accepted it. But she was afraid to tell me. I was like, how about you just don't tell your dad? Like, how about you just like go through the pregnancy, have the baby, and just tell him then? I'm like, you just want me to just really get murdered or something like that. So I honestly, like, in my pregnancy, I was getting big, and I was hiding from my dad, and he didn't notice. But like, I didn't grow that fast, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of petite. I'm 4'11". I'm short, you know, and skinny, and so you're not really gonna see much. I think I started growing like bigger when I hit like 7 months, I think. And my family was going on a trip to Cambodia, to our first family trip together, to like out the country. And I was like, really, I was pregnant. I didn't feel good. Like, I didn't want to go at all. But like, I got my passport and everything, thinking that I was gonna go, but then I was like, I can't go, you know. Like, I'm pregnant, I don't feel good, I don't want nothing to happen to me, like, because like, you know, like, it's a different country. Like, I never been there before, and like there's contaminants, you know, and like I don't want to get sick and then have the baby get sick, you know. I just don't want to risk it. I didn't want to risk it at all. So I had to like find an excuse. So I was like looking every day for a damn excuse to not go. So So I thought, and then I thought of the best plan, which is school, because my dad is big in school and he wants me to be a doctor and all that stuff, you know. So I was like, oh, I got this, like, I applied for this, like, scholarship or this program, and it's really good. Only, like, some people were selected, and I got selected, so that's what, like, my excuse. And I was telling my cousin, Steve, he was helping me throughout it all, like, try to figure out how to tell my dad, and then he was very supportive of me, so he, like, helped me through it. So, like, there was time, like, there's times that I was, like, telling my family, I'm like, yeah, this is the time I'm gonna tell him, and everyone's prepared for it, and then I'm like, I just, like, back out, like, never mind, like, going back upstairs, like, but finally, like, this day, I was like, I gotta tell him, it's, like, it's already too late, like, I don't like, because I was, like, 6 months pregnant, you know, like, I need a, like, 6-7 months pregnant, like, I needed to tell him, so I finally had the balls to tell him, but not, like, not, well, no, I know, this is the time I had to tell him about my excuse, not my pregnancy, actually, sorry about that, it was my excuse. So he was helping me, my cousin Steve was helping me, like, oh, I can't go, I'm not going anymore, because I had, you know, that program, whatever, and he kind of got mad at me, he's like, what, like, this is a family trip, I was like, sorry, this is, like, a lifetime, like, whatever, and then he just accepted it, and then I was, basically, everything, I was good, and, for now, because they'll hit me up, they were, okay, pretend, like, they already left, you know, to Cambodia, and so they left for 3 weeks, so I was 3 weeks to myself, with my boyfriend, basically, yeah, my mom had to act clueless, so, like, when I told my dad, like, basically, I was like, this is what I said, I was like, oh, Dad, like, I gotta tell you something, and he's like, what, and I'm like, I'm pregnant, and he's like, what, and he's like, I didn't even know you had a boyfriend, and he was just saying all this shit, like, all, like, hurtful shit, like, it was so bad, like, I don't even want to say it, you know, like, basically saying that, like, basically I'm a disgrace, I would just say that, it's like, the normal thing, I was a disgrace, and people's gonna look at me bad, and that he cares about his reputation, and that's not, like, how my dad was raised, to be honest, like, reputation is, like, always thing, like, I think it's an Asian thing, or a lot of, like, nationalities, like, a lot of things, like, is about reputation, like, and, he's like, you're not even married, all that stuff, like, it was, like, we didn't, like, my papa, when I said I was pregnant, my mom was like, what? Yeah, that actor, but yeah, it was, like, a lot of tears, and, like, all this, like, it was really bad, I was so, like, sad, because obviously he didn't accept it, and we didn't talk, honestly, for, like, a month or two, like, imagine not talking to your, like, parent, like, for that long, because, like, he kind of hated me, you know, and basically, like I said, I was together with Miguel for, like, 2 years, so he finally met Miguel at my baby shower, like, at my baby shower, isn't that weird, like, crazy? I'm just holding it now because she's, like, took my stand, but basically, she's so bad. See, like, I feel like, because out my pregnancy, I was so stressed that she's so bad. Like, she's honestly so bad. She was such a bad baby. She wouldn't sleep. She'll sleep during the day, but won't sleep at night, and she'll cry. She was such a baby cry. I was like, let me just insert her back in my vagina, because I don't want her right now. But yeah, but I still love her to death. Like, and I feel like God gave me a baby for a reason, like, a baby girl to be my best friend, because I needed it. I needed her there with me, and then, like, I had no freedom whatsoever, and I was just so stressed, and I felt like I played soccer and everything, and I just, like, was not really, like, first in the beginning I was into, like, the medical field, but now, like, I kind of, like, figured out myself, and I didn't want to do it, and so I kind of, like, stayed away from it, and, like, kind of, like, my family judging me off of that, like, especially my dad was, like, saying, like, what are you gonna do with your life, like, I also had so much pressure on me to be, like, the best child ever, you know, and I feel like kind of letting them down. But since I had a child, like I got to live with my boyfriend. They let me because obviously I have a child with them, and then my life got so much better. Had my freedom how I want to, but like not really freedom because I can't really go anywhere because I have a daughter, you know. But like I feel like I won't be yelled at for being home late. I won't be yelled at for going out. Be yelled at. I will be doing my own thing, and I'm my own adult, you know. Like it feels good. She's being so bad right now, but I'm done for the video for today. I'll be back with more videos. Just comment below if you have any suggestions of what you want me to do. If you want me to bring my boyfriend in videos, then yeah.